You know, I think it's becoming like therapeutic for me to make these videos. It's like my coping of living in Washington. And as you can see, there's some sunshine, which is pretty amazing. But it's like 42, so it's cold for us at least, and sunny. But I will take cold and sunny over cold and rainy any day. And I just saw something that I thought was funny. I just saw a line of people at a car wash, and it's like, I mean, if you live here, you'll totally understand, and if you don't, then don't move here. I mean, I guess there's some appeal to living up here, and some people like it. You know, if you feel like creating vampire novels, then move to Seattle. We've had a majority of serial killers come out of Washington State, which is good. And I think it's just because of the, you know, it's just great. This is a good thing to have, right? It's because of that darn lack of vitamin D, and right now I'm just getting a ton of it, which is nice. So I like that. Yeah. So a lineup at the car wash, I thought that was pretty funny, because it's like, there's 24 hours to wash my car. I better do it right now. Because every single person that's washing their car right now, it's probably gonna rain tomorrow, you know, and then it's over. Like, oh, well, that was fun. Glad I spent $10 on that. But, you know, we gotta take it where we can get it. But you know, and speaking of car washes, I was just thinking yesterday after I purchased a nearly $10 car wash. After it was done, I mean, as it was happening, I was like, this particular car wash is one of those ones where it just, the things just kind of hit your car and they just slosh back and forth, and they just slosh back and forth. And I feel like when you get that one, you're like, I don't think that's doing anything. And as it turns out, it doesn't. It was like the worst car wash I've ever had. I don't know if I should say which one it was and tell you to avoid it, but you know, I don't want to get like sued or something. But it was bad. I like the ones where they spin, you know, the ones that, like, when you were a kid. I don't know about anybody else, but when I was a kid, I like, first time I went through a car wash it was terrifying. Probably because I was so young, right? But then as I got older and my imagination started to take form, I used to pretend like we were going through like the belly or the, you know, the intestines of some animal, or that it was, I don't know, I used to just pretend like it was like a place of imagination. And so the ones that would actually spin and actually do a better job are the better ones anyway. So they're good for the adult in me that needs a good car wash, and then the kid in me that needs some imagination time. This one was just like sloshing, I don't know, it felt weird, just felt lazy. Like it was the laziest automated car wash I've ever been through, if that makes any sense. Like, compared to the hard-working spin and brush one, that's like my favorite. That thing is just like, yeah, your car is done. And then, you know, they blow dry it with like a Learjet engine. You know, those are the best. Not the one where the guy, he's like, come out, and then you start to drive because there's the attendant, and at the end of it, he's like, come on, he's like waving you, and then all of a sudden, like you'll be driving, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he'll just put his hand up, and you're like, stop, just put his hand right up, and you're like, oh, and then you're wondering what you did, so you hit the brake, you know, you're wondering what you did, and then all of a sudden, he's just like, oh, come forward, and it was like, what was that for? I don't know, I think he's just messing with you, and then he kind of just, you know, rubs your car down with 2 towels, and then it says like tips accepted, and you know, I gave this guy a tip because I was like, whatever, he's washing it, or he's at least scrubbing it down or whatever. And then I get home, and like a couple hours later, I look at my car, and it's got just like streaks of dirt all over it from places that thing missed, and I knew it. This stupid car wash with its sloshing, whatever those things are, sloshing all over my car, does turn out to be the biggest piece of crap. And that was, anyways, this is my vent on that. But car washes, you know, it's one of those things in Western Washington. Like, we got 48 hours to wash our car, everybody, let's do it. So, but it's exciting. Look at this, it's sunny. Got the sun shining on me. getting some vitamin D and some serotonin. Yeah. What's better than that when you live in the Emerald City, or the grayish Emerald City? Anyways.